My doors are sagging, so today we're going to be installing some new Cunningham door pins, rollers, bushings, and some grab handles. All right, so this is how I jacked up my door. I have a milk crate and a jack holding up the door, and then as a safety, I just got an engine hoist, and it's kind of holding onto the top, not really like lifting it, but holding it in case the door does drop. And then if you do have a car lift, you can also use a car lift to hold up the door. So let's get into the install. All right, so you're gonna get this clip off your door pin. Just gonna grab something, pull that off, and then you're gonna get a punch and a hammer and start hitting the door pin out of the door. And then we're also gonna do the same thing to the one on the bottom. So you're just gonna grab a punch and a hammer and start hitting the door pins out of the door. It will take a little bit, especially if your old bushings are just kind of falling apart, but they will come out. I did grab the metal trim tool and pried out the top once I pushed it out a little bit more, and it came out super easy. For the factory rollers, you are going to have to cut off the top of the roller to get them out. The stock rollers were definitely bent, but the new Cunningham rollers look amazing. After you get all of that out, you're just going to want to take out the old bushings with a punch and a hammer. You will have 4 bushings that you do have to punch out. Once you get the stock bushings out, you're just going to want to grab the Cunningham machine bushings. There are 2 different sizes, but you will be able to tell by the holes on the door. I just got a punch and a hammer and gently punched them in, but Cunningham Machine does sell a tool to install the bushings on their website, and I would 100% recommend that. Then you're going to want to grab the Cunningham Machine rollers and push them in through the bottom where your old roller went, and then grab the threaded top with the washer and push it through the top. Thread it into the bottom of the roller and tighten it down. And then you're going to want to line up the door so you can install the new Cunningham door pins. The top one punches through the bottom, and then the bottom one punches through the top. After you install the Cunningham door pins, you're going to grab the provided clip and punch them on. For the spring, I would recommend getting a spring compressor tool, but I got zip ties, put it in a vise, squeezed it together, and reinstalled it into the door, and then cut the zip ties. To take out your stock grab handle, you're just going to need a flat head and a 10mm socket and ratchet. You're just going to kind of pry out right here. This little rubber piece will come out, revealing your 10mm bolt. Then you'll get the 10mm bolt out of there, as well as you also have another one down here on the bottom. You're just going to pry this out and take that one out as well. So I'm going to do that real quick. So after you get your stock grab handle out of the truck, just set that off to the side. You'll grab your Cunningham machine grab handle and the provided 3/16 Allen key bolts, and then you're going to need a 3/16 Allen key to tighten it up. So the same way that you uninstalled the other one, you're just going to want to put it up there and thread them in and then tighten them down. So we'll do that real quick. Thread in this bottom one first, and then you'll grab the top one and line that one up and then thread it in. And then you'll grab your 3/16 Allen key tool and just tighten it up. All right, so after you have installed the Cunningham grab handle on your A-pillar, I do have an extended cab, so I already installed the 2 other ones. There's going to be one right here in the middle. This one is also going to be 2 10mm bolts, and then the one in the back here is going to be a number 3 Phillips screwdriver. Just going to have 2 of them, one there as well as one on the other side. The same way you take these ones out, just a number 3 Phillips screwdriver. All right, you guys, I would 100% recommend going to Cunningham Machine and getting a set of their grab handles because they are built really, really well. They look really nice, and they're super easy to install. The stock ones are just plastic and kind of ugly versus these Cunningham Machine grab handles are super, super nice. I would also recommend getting their rollers as well as their door pins and bushings, because those fixed my issue, especially on this passenger side. If I closed the passenger side door before, it would just get caught up and would not open, but now I have no issues at all opening and closing this door.